you know who the Red Sox called up to pitch for them?
No clue.
Rich Hill.
The great Parlay Pap with us right now for a good 10, 12 minutes. All right, Pap, let's go right into this. I don't know how much you were hearing about Randy Arozarena going up against his former ball club. And I love Randy. I love what he brings to the game. I think we all do. But did he just commit a baseball cardinal sin by visiting his old clubhouse before a game?
100% agree with AJ on this. This happens like all the time, and your boys and everything. I mean, even Mark Kotze, when he, White Sox, Red Sox. I mean, I said, "Hey, Kotz, come by and see me." He's like, "Man, I ain't coming in y'all's damn clubhouse." He's like, "Come meet me outside the clubhouse." So, it's happened to me before, but yeah, man, it's just something like, like we could be friends and stuff. And like AJ said, man, you want to catch up, go get you a steak dinner and glass of wine after the game. I'm trying to whoop your butt. That's it.
Have you ever seen this before? Have you seen a player while you were playing head into an opposing clubhouse? Never, not once.
Never. No, not one time in 13 seasons did I ever see this. And, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the other teammates were like, "Hey, bro, you got to get the hell up out of here. Like, I know you got boys and stuff, but we're trying to prepare for a game, man."
Agreed. Let me ask you this, though. He said he was talking with Kevin Cash. Like, Kevin Cash, there's not really a veteran. Listen, there's not a veteran guy on the Rays team at all, really. I mean, But so wouldn't Kevin Cash have been the guy? But they said he was chatting with Kevin Cash, so I don't know. Maybe it's changed. Maybe listen, Pat, you're old now, so maybe times have changed.
Yeah, and it's AJ, man, and you and I both go through this, man. Like when you're in the booth or you're doing a pre or post game, man, there's some things that you're just like, golly, like this is just hard to even talk about because the game is completely changed. So, but if you can't beat them, join them. So, the game's going to change. So if you're not willing to change, you're not going to last very long. But it's just your views and the way you see things. So, to me, this was on Kevin Cash. Like you got to know, like, man, come on, man. These other guys are in here trying to prepare for a game. There's many ways to sneak around in the clubhouse and in the stadium if you want to see a guy besides, strolling him through the actual clubhouse. There's many back doors to get to, coach's office or, even in the cage. I have nothing wrong even meeting in the cage, in the tunnel. But the clubhouse, to me, has always been sacred. I came up and, in a time where nobody was allowed in the clubhouse except for kids. If you had a son, he could come and shag BP. That was about it. And even in Philly, I don't know, Kratz, were you there in Philly when Ruben Amaro tried to be like, all right, no kids, and Cliff Lee got all pissed off at Ruben about like, why can't my kid come? So like, this goes back a long time. You remember that, Kratz, or no?
I was gone after that. I remember hearing about it. That was 14 when I left when that happened.
14. John Farrell did try to do that. David Ortiz, who wasn't very popular in 2014. This is our city. He was super excited when John Farrell announced to the team, "We suck. It's the kids' fault. Don't bring the kids in." And D'Angelo, his son, was in there every day. David barely said anything about that. So that usually doesn't go. If you start the season and you let kids, you better finish the season and let kids, because otherwise someone's going to get really pissed off. Trust me, because guys were pissed.
At the end of the day, like the players police themselves, man. And like you said, there's no veterans in this Tampa Bay clubhouse. So it's probably one of those things that just slide through and like hell. I mean, I guess we're too old for this to even matter, man.
We're busy. You're busy. And figuring out food all the time is a hassle, especially when you're trying to eat right. Fuel up with Factor's no prep, no mess meals.
Meet your wellness goals thanks to the menu of chef-created meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor features fresh, never frozen meals, dietitian approved, and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So no matter how busy you are, you'll always have time to enjoy nutritious, great-tasting meals.
Treat yourself to restaurant-quality meals that feature premium ingredients like filet mignon, shrimp, and salmon. With 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, you'll always have new flavors to explore.
Head to factormeals.com/FAL50 and use code FAL50 to get 50% off your first box, plus 20% off your next month. That's code FAL50 at factormeals.com/FAL50 to get 50% off your first box, plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. Pap, since you love to bet, I got a great bet for you. Do you know who the Red Sox called up to pitch for them?
Today?
Yeah.
No clue.
Rich Hill. Okay, no, listen to this bet. Who's older, you or Rich Hill?
I think I am. Barely.
No, you're actually younger. You're actually younger than him. So let me ask you this. Here's the bet. Maybe we can get odds on this. Bet MGM. Who right now can throw harder? You walking out on Fenway, letting one eat, or Rich Hill right now who's going to pitch for the Red Sox this year?
Ooh, well, let's see. So I just threw in an old timers game. Had to drill Carabas's punk ass, but anyway, that's a long story. But I would say, like, I tried to get one of the cop cars to bring the radar gun to see how hard I was throwing, but I would say 86-ish. You know, I probably got up to 86-ish, 87-ish, and last time I saw Hill throw the simulated side game, I think he threw 4 heaters at like 86.7 miles an hour was his average velo. So, this is all Rob Bradford, one of our beat writers here. Look, this is not the answer in Red Sox Nation by any means. I love Rich Hill, play with Rich Hill, but this is a stretch to me. And if they're basing their help on Rich Hill, Red Sox are screwed. I mean, to me, we already are screwed. We had Arizona come in here. We had zero answer for Arizona Diamondbacks. Got swept by them. And then you bring a team like Toronto in on a doubleheader, got our heads drummed. I mean, it's just not looking good. The Red Sox brand of baseball is not being played right now at all. And Alex Cora will tell you that.
How do you change that? How do you change a team that doesn't have that can't play defense and the pitching is getting really, really, really exhausted?
Yeah, so every one of these guys have reached their total innings by far. So to me, there's a few things that I think about, Krat. So I'm a big clubhouse culture guy. I always try to at least maybe go grab a lunch or something with a guy. I try to like get the pulse of a team when I played with them, and the pulse of this team, man. You walk through that, and you're on the field from during batting practice. There's no energy, man. And I'll say 2 things on this, okay? Now, is he a good player? Yes. But ever since Casas has showed back up in this lineup, I think they've won 1 game. The energy to me, when you're in a postseason race and you're like within 4 or 5 games, you play every out, you try to win every out, you try to win every inning, and you play balls to the wall. We're not out here trying to, soak up the sun and, do our grounding and like get all the mojo. No, go play your ass off, dude. I don't want to hear nothing about get out of the media. And another guy they let go is this Nick Sogard guy who was an energy guy. And so when you got 30, I think they got 31 games left of the season, you probably got to win at least 18 to have a chance. You better come and bring it every night. And there better not be one stagnant night at all because you're not going to make it.
So are they done?
Cooked.
In your opinion.
Cooked. They're cooked.
They're cooked.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. All right. So great. All right. Let me ask you this. This is off the subject, but I just noticed in your background, as a Mississippi State fan, a Mississippi State alumni, how can you have houndstooth hanging in you wherever you're at? Like, isn't that like criminal?
Well, AJ, you gotta understand one thing. When I come to Beantown, everything is free, baby. So this free hotel, free flights, free food, everything free. We do it all real big, but I don't know, man. This It does kind of look like a little Alabama up in here, doesn't it?
That's what I'm saying. It looks like the houndstooth for Alabama. I didn't know. Here we are. We're planning to go to a Mississippi State football game together, and I look up and you got Alabama stuff hanging in your hotel room. You've changed, Pap.
Nah, man, we're gonna do it right. I'm Mississippi State all the way, man. But I'm looking for us to be at least 4-0 by the time we get them Gators out of there.
Oh boy. Hey everybody, be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.